Fala galera, seja bem-vindo à live do Mano Bad, trazendo esse clássico pra vocês, galera. Red Dead Redemption, esse jogo é de 2010, fizeram um port pro Nintendo Switch, pro PS4 e acredito que pro PS5, né? Eu vou tentar jogar esse jogo inteiro. Eu lembro que eu joguei ele na época no Xbox 360. Eu estava dizendo então, e eu não lembro se eu finalizei, então pretendo finalizar esse game dessa vez, galera. Quero mandar um abraço aí pra galera aí que segue minha fanpage aí, um especial pro Marcelo Albuquerque. Tem mais um garoto que eu até esqueci o nome dele agora também, que ele sempre comenta, sempre dá um like. E também pra minha galera lá do canal no YouTube. É, a galerinha lá também é foda. Um abraço pra vocês, pros meus inscritos do Games EWM e Mano Bad no YouTube também.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Que evolução, né, galera? Essa idosa aí que tá no fim da vida também já andar de trem pra ela é uma grande evolução.
We will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Aliás, não só a evolução, né? A evolução é tecnologia, né?
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. but you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Vamos até o salão.
Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
O cachaceiro. O bicho tá. Olha lá, olha lá. A marvada pinga. Quero ver ele cair. Vai cair, tem que cair. Mas olha, vai cair, mano. Olha só. Cai. Vai. Eu acho que ele vai se curar aí, não vai cair não, olha lá. Eita! Ai, cara. Algumas vezes já cheguei assim em casa já, porra. E aí, Caixa? Ô, Zé. Puta que lá. Agora ele sarou. Puta que pariu. Não, tá sarando já, ó. Mas vamos, amigo. Porra, cara, que sacanagem, velho. Curou, meu irmão? Vamos lá, vamos seguir em frente, vai, senão vai dar ruim aqui. Puta merda. É o ônibus canalha, pô, meu amigo, pô. Ai, vambora. Foi mal, tá vendo um cano ali, pô, cachaceiro.
Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus. Gee up.
Ô, pangaré!
Hey. You want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the port in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Na verdade, eu quero jogar esse jogo aqui também pra me lembrar, pra me entender qual é a história de John Marston no Red Dead 2. Porque também tem John Marston lá, só que eu não joguei, não terminei lá também.
Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Eu tive eu joguei Resident Evil 2 e 3 e sei que o 3 aconteceu antes do 2.
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
Vai que o 2, o Red Dead Redemption 2,
What a waste of good meat. Not far now. You'll see the
aconteceu antes
fort
do
when you
1.
get to the top of this hill.
A gente vai descobrir. Quantos domingos eu não passei jogando esse game, cara?
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
John Marston não curtiu não. Eu era bom de Dead Eye nesse jogo. Puta merda, na hora que liberar esse Dead Eye, eu quero ver se ainda tô bom ainda. Vou deixar o cavalinho aqui pra não acontecer nada.
I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Olha, ele falou do Dutch aí. O Dutch tá no 2. O Arthur Monaghan. É, tinha um abutre ele querendo comer o John já. Poxa, o John caiu lá e largaram ele ali? Como assim? Não entendi. Ele tava lá perto da porta. Os amigos, velhos problemas.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. You see my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you. For saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Ele passa aqui perto da fazenda dela.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands round here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle.
Fui pra focar.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
I picked out a fine horse for you. Come on, then. I'll show you around the property.
Let's go!
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
General Store. Já olhei pro armazém, cara. Por que não some dali?
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. Come on, boys. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished. Bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Go!
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. Here we are, back at the house.
Tava olhando um bagulho lá. Ai,
You
caraca.
get no complaint from me, Miss McFarland.
Ai, 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 ai. Eita, coisa de louco. Vamos, cavalinho, vamos. Um cavalo preto, você não viu? Olha o pai andando de cavalo lá, mãe. Olha lá, gordinho, um cavalão preto, ó. Ó. Não, não, sem latir, sem latir. Não! Eu vou guardar então o cavalo aqui. Ih, cara, qual que é amarra meu cavalo agora? Aí, aqui, ó, quanto. Chega, chega, chega.
Try to keep up, will you?
Ih, caraca, não. Desculpa aí, senhora, eu tô tudo perdido aqui, pô.
How about a cold
O
drink, Mr.
botão aqui no
Marston?
Nintendo é
Thank you,
diferente, cara.
Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around.
Calma aí. Olha, que iluminação aí, ó. Tá vendo? Energia.
Whoa there! Right, follow me.
O botão de subir é o mesmo. Mas o botão de amarrar o cavalo era pra ser o mesmo e não é.
Let's go.
Se correr é o mesmo também.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Jogo de 13 anos atrás, tá bem bonito, né? Ainda, né? Por isso que a nova geração não evoluiu tanto assim, não.
Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you?
Porque, fala sério, ah, os coelhos. Vamos lá. Vem, cavalinho, vamos. Desce e amarra.
Time to put that bloodlust of yours to good use.
Ih, caraca, Alex.
Much obliged,
Pegar o cavalo pra vir dali aqui aí é
Let's
foda
get going.
também.
We've still got plenty of ground to cover.
Opa.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city.
Porra, não fez nem
Become a lady of
sofadinho
leisure.
de...
Damn coyotes are back! We can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill them, Mr. Marston!
Que agora é...
That's it! Damn coyotes!
O DDI já tá funcionando,
Let's go.
né? Ele comigo. Ele.
That's a kill.
Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Well, that's enough fun for one night. Let's head back. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are.
A minha casa agora. Desce. Ah, mas não tá funcionando, cara. Esse botão, qual que amarra o cavalo aqui, cara? Ah, tá. Não tinha. Pera aí, Royce. Eu nem segurando o bagulho eu tô. O cavalo tá andando sozinho. Com a arma na mão. Nunca tinha reparado isso. Aí, ó. Mostra Y pra amarrar, mas é o X que amarra.
Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Bom também. Você dormir e acordar 6 horas depois. Você também pode pegar munição extra no baú do seu quarto. É o inverso. Quando fala que é o Y, o X, tem um jogo salvo. Ia cancelar? Não, é. Ia para salvar, né? Vamos ver se o save está correto mesmo. Isso para salvar, mas não é o X, então seria o Y. E aqui o B que cancela é o B que salva. Ela salvou, mané. Ah, B de novo. É que eu tô jogando com controle de Xbox, né? O controle Nintendo Switch é diferente. Ah, é mesmo o botão, mas dá. Fui lá no rancho
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
Eu mostro, cavalheirão, pô. Pode ser bandido, pô. Ó. Vai, cachorro. Posso ver?
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this!
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
Come on, tomar pau, mulher.
Go! Let's go! Come on! Yeah! Let's go!
Ai, caraca, não é possível.
You got problems with your spurs?
Yeah!
I have got you now!
Easy!
Porra, cara. Não é justo, eu não conheço o caminho.
You're not as bad as I thought you'd be!
Nossa. Porra, o cavalo foi direto lá, mané. Você é louco. Ai, cacete, velho. O cavalo foi direto, ele nem entrou na ponte, ele já se jogou lá, cara. É
On the
brincadeira.
count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go!
Pô, tava ganhando bonitão. Deu uma vacilada, mas recuperou.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Come on!
O cavalo caiu direto. Eu puxei ele pra ponte, mas ele foi. Ele quis cair no buraco, mano. Impressionante.
Yeah!
Olha aí, ó.
Easy up now. I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland.
Cavalo de pau aqui.
Should I wait for you to catch up? Come!
Meta na boate. Aí, eu até parei um pouquinho porque...
Let's go.
Galinha correndo.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Olha lá. Olha a minha fama. A fama tá boa, cara. O delegado Johnson está disponível para falar com você em armadilha. Bate no mapa. M no mapa. Eu vou incluir as missões aqui.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Hop on up, Mr. Marston.
Eita, ele que vai. Vamos lá, senhorita.
Let's just go. I don't want to keep Paul waiting. You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
Já tá malucão ali com o cavalo.
You never did tell me where you
Cadê
live.
o que é
I have a
terra, meu
small
irmão?
holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the
Nunca
Queen of
fui
England.
naqueles lagos,
And
naqueles...
at what point during your
Quando eu
day of
joguei, eu não
hunting down
explorei muito,
outlaws do you
assim,
find
não.
time to raise
Olha, os caras tá
chickens?
tudo malucão
Only
aqui,
been at it
mané.
3 years or so. I guess I'm
Será que tá
kind of
tava
new to
descendo
it.
ali?
You're telling me? So who's looking after this
O cara
farm of
passou
yours
um
right
cavalo,
now?
passando de flecha lá.
Uncle? Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. Kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
How well do you know New Austin?
I don't. We talked about coming down here many times, but never made it.
Who's we?
Me and the folks I used to work with. Yeah, New Austin. The last real outlaw
O cara
country.
caiu, será?
The old ways still hold true. Do a man wrong, he'll shoot you for it. Do a man right,
Foi mal, hein, cara.
he still may shoot you
Que
for it.
entrei na rua
I
errada.
think
aí
we
na
best stick to the
distância.
road.
But at least you have an idea of what's right and what's wrong here.
Dear, oh dear, Mr. Marston. What dreadful novel did you get that romanticized drivel out of? Those days are long gone, if they were ever here at all. According to Paul, those days were just people shooting each other because they lost at cards. So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us.
E ao contrário, que o cavalo tá de frente agora, normal.
Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Vai até o consultório médico.
It's excellent to see you today. Yesterday,
Dear sir, hello.
you need
Médium.
something for that gout? I hope that helps.
Eu tinha isso, cara. Ou você só vende um bagulho? Bom,
Much obliged.
Rattlesnake Fest next month. Guess that means I'll be busy. Good to see you.
Experte o quê? Remédios e outros itens consumidos ficam guardados. Aqui, ó. Remédio. Acampamento baixo. Ah, dá pra fazer acampamento. Nunca percebi isso aí, cara. Provisões, kit, consumíveis, cavalo de guerra.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Agora você pode comprar, alugar propriedades. Pô. Oxê. Caraca, o cara meteu bala em mim, é? Olha lá. Cara, mas não fiz nada, cara. Caraca, mano. Eu não peguei nem um cavalo ainda pra ajudar. Não entendi, cara. O motivo. Porra. Ah, os caras vão vir, eu vou pegar um cavalo e vou fugir, porra. Não vou matar um inocente não, só se for por isso. Eu não fiz nada com o cara, porra. Caraca, ele tá marcando esse cara. Aí, ó. Cavalo, vem cavalo, vou fugir. Corre logo, cara. Caraca, não tem cavalo, não. Foi pro brejo. Um cavalo, cara. Aí o cara tá vindo ali. Cara, simplesmente não fiz nada, cara, pra esses caras aí, esse cara. Será que se eu tivesse dinamite aqui? Será que eu tô armado, cara? Não pode andar armado aí? Eu ia falar com o M aí, não é? Como é que eu desarmo mesmo isso aqui, João? Pula. Uma recompensa não paga pela sua cabeça, porque no passado eu tô... Ah, então era por isso, mané. Estação de trem... Por toda a região tem um Telegram. Eles você pode não sei o que lá. Carga. Perdão, e um Telegram também vai limpar não sei o que lá. Eu queria ela tirar aqui, ó. Aqui, ó. Eu vou falar com o delegado pra ele matar a galera toda aqui, hein?
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Eita.
Shut up, you! Now what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them, one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come what, you getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I
Cara,
got me
tanto
one of
detalhe
them
que eu
idiots who
perdi,
give
cara.
marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people that pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Let's head over to the saloon.
Well, hello there.
So who we looking for?
Bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Let's go, Marston. I've been after that son of a bitch for months. God damn it, he's onto us. Get after him. Can't lose that trail, boy. Catch up with me when you can.
Olha,
You know that fool with the gimpy leg? I heard you used to be
esse sentindo abandonada, Lazão. Pera aí.
Paixão.
If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Bridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Got it.
Yep. Looks like he's holed up at the old Pleasance house. Let's hold up a minute and find a spot for our horses.
Easy.
Cavalão musculoso, ó. Caraca.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn! Take cover! We'll work our way up this hill.
Over here, pussyfoot! Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you. You hear me? There's one behind the crate. Take him down. You ain't taking me alive. Now move up to that crate. I'll cover you.
Where that came from?
Isso eu lembro que fazia mira quando tu botava a mira, cara.
God.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Yeah. Oh, now.
Oh, there. Ó. Aqui, ó. Tem o xerife lá de novo, lá. Será que diminuiu minha honra? Só vi. Ah, cara, qual é, cara? Por que eu tô sendo procurado, cara? Toda hora. Aí, cara, esse... Deve ter algum bug, cara. Não é possível, cara. Aí, do nada. Pô, cara, que... Bora, vambora. Então. Pô, cara, do nada fica aí aparecendo isso aí, eu não fiz nada. Eu nem entendi porque aconteceu isso, hein? Ué?
Let's go.
Será que tá rolando alguma coisa aqui? Pegar o jogo da faca. Esse cara aí. Não mostra que os caras são meu inimigo. Então... Ah, arrastando um cara, mané.
Those fellas had it coming to them.
Ah, agora tem um... Caraca, os caras veio tirando e arrastando um cara, mano. jogo tá dando uns bugs. As piscadas de luz, cara, alguma coisa assim, ó. Olha lá. Será que eu consigo comprar uma casa ali? Deixa eu ver aqui. Eu acho que é aqui mesmo.
Sorry, mister.
Has deceived you, citizen. Good to be seeing you. I need to get me some of that scout preserve.
Poxa, não aqui não, hein?
Are you lonely?
Unfortunately, I've got a wife.
Não era não. Eita. Olha aqui. Entrei no boteco errado, hein?
I'm the Queen of England.
Foi no andar de cima. Caraca, nesse prédio mesmo, cara. Aí, ó. Vamos ver se é lá por dentro, lá. Apareceu um bagulho lá fora. Pô, nem deixa a gente descansar, pô. Nossa, matou o outro, cara. Eu tava metendo a faca na mulher, cara. Olha esse otário. Morre no soco. Cadê a mulher que eu... Será que ela morreu? Mano, você... Não vai escapar não, vagabundo. Será que ela morreu? Olha essa caveira aqui, o que é isso aqui? Eu cá atrás de procuras. Olha eu aqui, ó. Tá aqui eu? Ah não, acho que é. Ver cá atrás. Ver cartaz. Ah, tem que se curar. Perigosa agressão em gruta de cascavel. Quero. Não vou caçar ele agora, mas eu vou voltar aí pra gente. Tem uma escada, acho que dá pra ir por aqui. Vagabundo, morre aí, fica aí mortinho da Silvia. Olha aqui, ó. 50 dolinhas só. Quanto que eu tenho? Comprar. Puta, meu dinheiro é insuficiente, cara. Quanto que eu tenho de dinheiro? Onde que eu vejo meu dinheiro? Direito, presta uma grana aí pra eu, hein? Comprar um quartinho ali que... Puta, eu vou pegar aquela recompensa ali, então vou comprar uma pia aqui. Passar o cara aqui, vai. O único jeito. Vamos lá, cavalinho. Vamos caçar o vagabundo. Dá uma olhada no mapa aqui. Vamos ver aqui, né? Trilhar um caminho aqui. Os botões ao contrário é foda, mano. Essa. Não marcou não, pô. Linha reta, tá ligado? Caraca, que noitona essa, hein? Brilhante assim. Pode ser um breu escuro. Peguei um coelho aí. Eita. Nossa, eu matei. Matei tudo isso. Que droga, velho. Por que não tá mostrando quem que é inimigo e quem não é, né? Viu?
Nothing like killing a man with skin on his chest, my friend. I thank you.
Not a problem, friend. You owe me one.
Ué, nunca ganhar a grana do cara ainda aí. O cara lá sumiu da recompensa. Ah, mano. Ai, cara. Perdi o cara, mano. Que eu tinha visto, tá? Matei o cara, com certeza eu não matei. Tá aqui. Cavalo bugado. Tem cachaceira, hein?
Elton Grub's getting to be real smug these days.
Do you want
Perdi o cara, a caça lá, não ganhei a recompensa. Vou voltar para Marquilene. Eu volto aqui, né? Isso no mapa aqui. Caralho, aperta. Botou ao contrário, tem hora que enche o saco também, né? Bora, cavalinho, vamos pra nossa casinha lá um pouquinho, depois eu volto aqui. Da lua, cara. Caralho. Depois a gente fala. Agora não dá pra falar contigo não. Vou comprar um apartamento ali, aí dei mole. Se passar direto, deixar os caras se matar. Isso aí, fica aí, cavalinho, 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 cavalinho. Bora jogo. Ai. Bom, é isso aí, galera. Eu vou ficando por aqui nesse vídeo aqui maravilhoso. Espero que vocês acompanhem comigo aí até o final. Red Dead Redemption 2. Agradeço a todo mundo que assistiu. Grande abraço. Fui. Primeiramente, né, agradecer a Deus também aí por dar vida, dar força pra gente. Né? A gente nunca pode esquecer de Deus. Então, fiquem com Deus. E até o próximo vídeo, galera. Fui.